J-Town here. Thank you guys so much. We hit 900 subscribers and counting. The next benchmark is 1K. So if you like this video, any of the other videos I've done, want to see me do more, request new stuff, hit that subscribe button. It costs you nothing, no obligation. You don't even have to watch my videos after that if you don't want. I'd like you to. You don't have to. Just hit that button, help us get there. All right, well, in Florida where I'm at, Hurricane Ian is approaching and I'm in the medical field and IT, so I'm going to be heading into the hospital in lockdown for the next couple of days, so won't be able to drop a video till Friday at the earliest. Much love for any of the IMR family who is in the Southeast United States. Stay safe, stay dry, hunker down, play some Infinite Magicraid. During this time, I'm going to reflect and remember this core tenet, and you all should too for the time you play the game, is that it is a marathon and not a sprint. All right? So a lot of people think, oh my gosh, this person already has a mythic. They're already mythics in the game. I'm so far behind. No, they're just so far ahead. They're not where you should be. They've just spent so much money. You know, you're not in an equivalent fight and it's not even a competition. You know, you're going to burn your resources trying to keep up with something you don't have to. And you might ruin your account or burn yourself out. So play the long game. Set a goal within the game and stick to that goal. For example, right, we're all looking to get our Mythic Heroes. And in the events, you can get a lot of Mythic Shards that way. The Classic Arena competition just ended recently. And you see here, I only placed 33rd because I didn't go so hard. I didn't want to try to compete with this. But I still got 6 Mythic Shards. Right? And you still get Mythic Shards just by participating. Getting into this top 20 or 10% is not as difficult as you think because there are a lot of accounts out there that just aren't trying for it. So if you want to go for this and you try, you can get this. I have not placed in any of these 3 positions in any of the events that give out Mythic Shards since global launch. I have not by choice. And I am already at 83 Mythic Shards. So within a week or so, I'll be having my first Mythic, and I have not had to wail to the point where I would get in the top 3 in any of those tournaments. Now, I've placed in some of the wishing tournaments, but you don't get Mythic Shards from there. You just get more summons, things of that nature. So please do not think that getting a Mythic is just out of your reach. Commit to it. Go for it. Get it. But don't feel like you have to open your wallet if you don't want to. Okay, it's not required. They will come. It's a marathon, not a sprint. As far as other goals, you might hit a place in your Tower of Mark where you're just like, okay, I can't get past this point. I need to just change it up, bring new heroes. Well, if you go in and look at the things you're fighting in the 220s, realistically, nobody below 150 character level is going to have a chance in there. Minus a few well-geared specific heroes in combination with her that can keep each other alive. But at this point, just like, oh, let me go level up Bisley, or let me go level up, one of these other ones, and just throw them in there. Unless you can A5 those guys, it's not really going to be that much of a help. So you need to keep your focus, right? I am literally on the doorstep of getting my Catherine from this. But I'm struggling getting up enough heroes because of my lack of food to make a difference. Now, I could say, get frustrated because the heroes I'm using aren't working. Let me go build up this other one real quick. Let me bring Naziel in here, right? And level him up to 110. That's not going to help. You need to stay focused, right? I leveled up my Marguerite all the way, and then I'll bring Loof up all the way. Then I'll bring Maya up all the way. Because you have to see where the value is. You're limited on your resources unless you're going out and spending ridiculous amounts of money. So you need to keep your goals in mind. You need to stay focused. And remember, again, it's a marathon, not a sprint. You will get there, right? Steadily walking forward slowly is better than running, sprinting, losing breath, falling over, and sleeping and not getting back up. Just keep moving. We all want to grind the game all day long. We all want to play just 24 hours a day. But look at your resources, do what you need to do, use up all your arena tickets in both regular and advanced, go in and use up all your Tower of Mark keys, focusing on the tower where you need to strengthen. If Force Mark is your strongest team, even if you're not progressing, burn them all in one of these higher ones to level up all your Force Mark champions' talents, right? Stay the course. Go into your faction abyss. Okay, do I have 2 or 3 of the heroes on my main focus, my push team, in the same faction? If so, focus on that. Now, if you can bring some of these others up, it's great because you're going to get these first timer rewards. But focus on where you can. Make sure you're using these and get those auras turned on and level up those auras, right? Make sure you're doing your guild boss. Make sure you've got your emblems topped off. Just do those things you need to do every day and keep the focus in mind. Okay, what's my goal? My main goal is Force Mark Tower. I'm going to hit that hard. I'm not going to neglect anything else, but that's where I'm going to put my focus. I'm going to, as much as I want to like level up other heroes that I get, I know I'm focusing on that. That's where my food's going to go. Until the game changes and they make getting fodder easier, it's going to be like that. Now, the entire community is talking about that. The cost to upgrade heroes to A5. And let's face it, if you're pushing toward the end game, you're really progressing. Anything lower than A5 is just not good enough. So, until that things changes, you have to run the long game. Slow and steady, but always moving forward. Right? Send out your dispatches. Use your diamonds wisely. Always be on the lookout for those 4- and 5-star eggs in the shop there. Right? Things you all know, but sometimes it's just you need to come back and check. You need to remember, refocus, regroup. You know, check your talents here. Okay, grind out some more in arena, strengthen all of them up. Right? Don't just get frustrated because you have no food. There are still things you can do. And then, speaking of things to do, always check your calendar. Be planning. Plan for that long game. Right? Challenge Growl and just open up. That's a good dungeon. Go in there and get your artifacts. We know that Double Dragon Cliffs comes out on Friday. I personally am going to hit that pretty decently hard because I need some food and I've done the calculations, and to me, for the progress, it's worth it. We're going to get the Miracle Wish event starting then, right? Training your heroes. So keep that focus that you've got, the goal you've got, but then save your resources to doing a lot of those things until Friday. Maximize it, right? Just play the long game. You know, don't focus on going crazy on your arena for the next couple of days because that arena event ended and we have new arena events coming soon. So don't feel like because you see the whales running off with their wallets flying open that you have to do the same, because you absolutely do not. All right? Your account is good. Your account is good because you're playing it well and you're doing what you need to do and you're setting goals. Don't compare it to somebody else's account, to some other whale account. Well, I didn't pull this. Great, you didn't pull that. I know you want to get better heroes, but are you doing amazing with the heroes that you did pull? Because your account is probably somewhat unique, and you're going to learn those heroes better than other people will. Your combination of heroes is going to be slightly different than other people's combination of heroes. So embrace your account instead of comparing it against the whale's account. That's all. All right, y'all. About to go get locked in the hospital, but I'll still be checking around the Discord. Feel free to say hi. Drop me a like, subscribe on here. Watch some old videos. I don't know. But I will see you guys around. I've been J-Town. See you in game.
Infinite Magicraid. Play to slay.